Hello everyone and welcome back on my channel. Today we're gonna go through a brake maintenance procedure on this Honda CB750. We're gonna start with the front tire. I have here a set of new sinterized brake pads which I'm gonna mount on this bike, and also moving on the rear back of the motorcycle. I will also change the brake discs and also the brake pads, which are also sinterized on the rear end of the bike. And I'm gonna do this brake disc replacement because the thickness of the old one, it's 3.5 millimeters, and the book says that the minimum thickness it's 4 millimeters, and it actually also it's written down on the brake disc the minimum thickness. You can also check that on yourself. Yeah, I choose sinterized brake pads because they are more for a sporty riding style, and I do have that. I like to brake harder, but there is a video below in the description section with this guy, which is explaining quite nice what's the difference between the different material types of the brake pads. So yeah, follow us on this procedure, and yes, let's start with the front end of the bike. Okay, so first, before taking anything down or unbolting anything, we're gonna try to unscrew this little screw here, and then we are going to proceed and unbolt these two bolts holding the caliper on the shock absorber, and yeah. So these two out holding the caliper, these are two 12 millimeters. And now, before continuing attempting to remove the caliper, we will also like to press a little bit the piston inside the caliper back. But before that, we're going to release the brake fluid reservoir cap in order for the fluid to be able to get back up into the system when we press the piston down there. So take down the screws, and also this cap, this white cap here, and then also this rubber thing here, because it might be really, this is a good moment to also inspect the how your brake fluid is looking. And as you can see, in our case it looks really good because I just changed it last year, so I didn't even expect it otherwise. As I said, try to press just a little bit the pistons so you have a little bit of slack into your brake. So now actually I realized, and I'm gonna do at the other caliper, as I'm going to describe now, this Allen bolt holding the brake pads down here, it would have been a good idea to at least release it until the caliper was mounted on the shock absorber, but now we are going to try and unbolt it like this. Yes, and it worked. Brake pads are out. They tend to have this I don't know, glossy surface. It's like a glass instead of feeling brakish. I don't think that's really good. And also what I wanted to see, it's how the pistons look like, and they don't look too good on this bike. So we are gonna actually now press the brake lever to get them out a little more, and then clean them really well. Okay, so after we put back the cap of the reservoir, and now the system is closed, so we can press the brake lever and we will get out the pistons just a little bit more. We can already see the shiny side of it, and also we can see that the back one tends to get more faster out than this one, so they definitely need a cleanup. But yeah, use your imagination and make sure you get these pistons clean before you put them back inside of the caliper, because then if you put them back with the dirt on them or rust, and you will damage the seal which is holding the brake fluid inside of the caliper, so then you start having bigger problems. Make sure you maintain really good these pistons every time you change your brake pads. Yes, so I cleaned both pistons, I pushed them back, and when I tried pushing them out, you can see that this guy over here doesn't come out as fast as this comes out. So this piston is stuck, and therefore I'm forced to actually rebuild this caliper integrally, meaning that I will need to change the two sealings behind these pistons. Obviously I will take the caliper off the bike, push out completely the pistons, then change the sealing here, and also I will take these two rubber seals for the sliders, because this one was inside in here, and because I struggled to take it out from inside, I braked it, and this is not good because in time dirt will get inside there and will basically stuck the sliders. They move very easy now. They are easily moving with the hand, but this is not necessarily the only thing. We also want to have it for a long time, so that's why we are gonna actually see each other in a few days when after I will order and receive the caliper rebuild kit for this one, for the other one. So 2 sets for the front, and also I will open now the rear caliper and inspect it and see if it's in the same condition. Then I will also order a repair kit for the rear caliper. So yeah, see you in a few days.